Have you ever noticed how life has a strange way of giving us back exactly what we put into it? Not immediately. Not loudly. But eventually. We cut corners here and there. Tell ourselves it's harmless. Convince ourselves no one's watching. But the truth is, life is always watching. Every honest act. Every dishonest one. Quietly recorded on a scale we can't see. And one day, without warning, that scale tips. This is a story about that moment. A simple story from a small village in India. No kings, no riches. Just a shopkeeper, a farmer, and a lesson that applies everywhere, from quiet villages to busy American cities. Because you can't cheat the world without cheating yourself. In the heart of a small village stood a modest shop made of wood and stone. It wasn't fancy, but it had everything a family needed: jars of spices, sacks of grain, cooking oil, flour. The shop belonged to a man named Govind. Govind was known as a clever businessman. Always neatly dressed. Always smiling. The kind of smile that made people feel comfortable, even if it didn't quite reach his eyes. His family had run the shop for 3 generations. People trusted that name. When mothers sent their children to buy flour, they'd say, "Go to Govind's shop, he's reliable." And trust, once earned, has a dangerous power. It makes us stop looking closely. On the edge of the village lived a farmer named Ramu. He wasn't wealthy. He owned a small piece of land and 2 buffaloes. But he worked hard. Every morning before the sun fully rose, Ramu rode his old bicycle 3 kilometers into the village. Strapped to the back was a clay pot wrapped in a damp cloth. Inside it, fresh, golden butter made by his wife, Kamla. The finest butter anyone had tasted. For 5 years, Ramu and Govind had a simple agreement. Ramu brought 1 kilogram of butter. Govind gave him 1 kilogram of wheat. No paperwork. No arguments. Just routine. They didn't talk much. They didn't need to. Or so it seemed. Greed doesn't arrive all at once. It whispers. It asks questions that don't need answers. One hot summer morning, Govind woke up uneasy. That farmer, he muttered. He always looks content. Too content, in Govind's mind, for a poor man. What if he's been cheating me? What if this butter isn't a full kilogram? The thought settled in his chest. So that day, after Ramu left the shop, Govind did something he had never done before. He placed the butter on his scale. The needle stopped. 900 grams. Govind's face burned with anger. "I've been robbed," he shouted. For 5 years. Without hesitation, he stormed to the village council, demanding justice. The villagers gathered beneath the old banyan tree where disputes were settled. Govind spoke loudly, accusing, demanding punishment. Ramu stood quietly, his head slightly bowed. The village elder raised his hand. "Ramu," he asked calmly, "how do you measure your butter?" Ramu looked up. There was no fear in his eyes. Only honesty. "Sir," he said, "I don't own a scale." The crowd murmured. "Then how do you measure it?" the elder asked. Ramu turned toward Govind. "Every day," he said, "I buy 1 kilogram of wheat from his shop. I take that wheat home and place it on one side of my balance. Then I cut butter until it matches the weight of the wheat." Silence. The elder leaned forward. "So if the butter weighs 900 grams, it's because the wheat also weighed 900 grams? "Yes, sir," Ramu replied. "I have no other measure." The truth hit the village like thunder. Govind hadn't been cheated. He had been exposed. For years, he had been shaving small amounts off every sale, just enough that no one noticed. And Ramu, in quiet honesty, had been giving him back exactly what he received. Gram for gram. The elder stood. "Govind," he said firmly, "you tried to trap a simple man. But you forgot something. The path you walk is the path you built. By cheating others, you cheated yourself." Govind said nothing. There was nothing left to say. The council ordered him to repay Ramu for 5 years of stolen grain. And then, something far worse. Govind was banished from the village. Within a month, Govind was gone. Not carrying gold. Not carrying pride. Only the heavy weight of his own choices. Ramu went back to farming. Kamla kept making butter. And the village never forgot the lesson. This isn't just a village tale. It's a mirror. We all measure others by our own standards. The way we treat people becomes the ruler life uses on us. Small dishonesty doesn't stay small. It accumulates. And shortcuts built on deception always collapse. You may get away with it once, twice, even for years. But eventually, the scale balances. So here's what I hope you take from this story. Be honest even when no one's watching. Small actions matter more than we think. And if life feels unfair while you're doing the right thing, be patient. The scales are always moving. Now I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever experienced a moment where life gave you back exactly what you put out? Share your story in the comments. Because someone out there might need to hear it today. If you like the story, please give it a like and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories like this one. Thank you for staying with us. See you in the next story with new thoughts and new lessons. Until then, stay well and stay peaceful.